Today on Jeep News, a brand new Jeep Gladiator package is here and then gone. Some changes in the leadership, as well as a pretty cool update about our brand new Jeep order. You're not gonna wanna miss this one, so stay tuned for Dirt Road CRED Jeep News. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's really no surprise, but there's not much going on as far as Jeep news goes right now. There's a little bit of changes here and there, and enough for us to make a cool video, especially with some updates on our personal vehicles that we're getting ordered. However, we're just trying to get some of this stuff out to you guys as we head into the summer and hopefully see some pretty big changes coming in the future. The first thing we wanted to talk about today is a trim for the Gladiator that is seemingly here, and then just as quick as it's here, might be gone. Now, when I say might, it's because Jeep decides to change everything day to day on the back end. A few weeks ago, we got rumors that the dark sky package was set to come out on the Jeep Gladiator. We didn't really have too much information. What we had was a few screenshots of some PowerPoints on the dealership end that said basically, you know, Mojave performance hood, the color match fenders, etc. We took this information and about 2 weeks ago actually ordered one. So we've got a 2025 Jeep Gladiator Sport S in the juice with that dark sky package. And it was pretty cool because this morning we actually got a text from Anthony down at Sam's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and he said, "Congratulations, boys, your Jeep is already in KZ status." KZ status means that it has been invoiced and is set for transportation. So it's ready to leave, if not already on the train or the truck, to head to the dirt road shed and start getting ripped apart right away. But what's really cool about this is we only ordered this Jeep, Ryan, what was it, 10 business days ago? And it's like built, KZ status, coming. That's pretty quick. The only one that was quicker than that was Ryan's two-door, and I think yours was like a record of like probably 3 or 4 weeks since we ordered it. But what we're thinking and what I wanted to bring up with all this, so the dark sky package was kind of talked about a few weeks ago. We ordered it the first day it was available on the back end. Jeep promoted it about 5 days ago on their social media and media page. And then as of this morning, Anthony already said today it's restricted. So a very quick kind of timeline of events. Jeep did a fantastic job with their marketing on that and the advertising. I do like it with all the dark sky around the background of it. I think they were just a little bit too ambiguous as far as what you actually got with the package. We know it's a performance hood, we know it's body color fender flares and some dark badging and a gloss bumper, but on Jeep's like Stellantis media page, there's also kind of things in there talking about a premium wrap steering wheel, adaptive cruise control, forward collision, which I think is standard in the Sport S. But then below it, it says about a front disconnecting sway bar. Now it says optional 7,500 pound towing, but it says Dana 44's front and rear and then a disconnecting front sway bar, which is, that's only been on the Rubicon and then I think the Willys most recently, you get the front disconnecting and the rear sway bar. But Ryan, I'm wondering, they wouldn't allow us to add max tow to that package. That's a big deal. And I think it could be because they were already doing some stuff with the axles. Yeah. That would be really beautiful if it was, but who knows? We just ordered it and we don't know what's coming in. That's kind of the funny part. Once it's here, we'll be able to tell you exactly what's underneath and on the inside of the thing. But as of right now, we're not exactly sure what's going on with it.
We ordered it before it was even marketed.
Yeah, it was like, so we got the PowerPoint shot and we're like, I'll take it. But now we're going back and forth. This thing is restricted today. It could be open tomorrow. Jeep does a lot of fun things on the back end. In fact, Anthony said just the other day when we were down to order it, that you could only order a manual Jeep Wrangler with the hardtop. It forced you to select a hardtop if you chose a manual. What I think happens is they get all these parts, they get excess, and then somebody's counting beans upstairs and is like, hey, we got too many hardtops. Hey, we got too many Mojave hoods. You need to make a package or make this a requirement with an ordered Wrangler. And then lo and behold, all the dealerships have to do just that. The thing that's a bit tricky for us is that it was kind of there and gone. That's a very quick time. If it's going to be gone for good or if this is just a day thing, we're wondering if this is either A, limited quantity, because I do think it's a very good value for what you're receiving, or B, is this something that they were just, once again, following that limited quantity, they wanted to get them pre-built, and they had a lot of them sitting there ready to go, and they just loaded them up with what you ordered and shipped them out right away. Either way, we're, Brian, I would say really excited because this is going to be very quick. I mean, I think we're probably going to see this here within the next, hopefully, week or so. That'd be awesome because we are excited to get all the Gladiator content. So let us know in the comments too. Maybe we'll say that right here. If you guys are Gladiator guys, what would you like to see on the channel? Because we're already starting to think about this build and we're excited to bring you some fresh content with the Gladiator. But speaking of fresh, Jeep just announced their new CEO, Antonio Filosa. I want to say that's the new CEO.
Yeah.
And he is a 25-year veteran of Fiat. So he's been around the company for a while. He served in various leadership roles, including, I think he was CEO of one of the brands a little while ago, but he's been around for the Fiat days since 1999. So he's been here since the Fiat merger and the Fiat acquisition of Jeep, and then the Stellantis merger and all that other fun stuff. And he has been named the new CEO. But anyways, hopefully he brings with him kind of a change of not only leadership at the top, but also a group of people that he actually listens to. That was rumored by the last CEO that they would go into big meetings, they would have all these corporate meetings, and he just wouldn't listen to any suggestions by these diehard Jeep folks that have been working in the company for quite some time. We could kind of see that in the change from 2022 to 2023 model years. There was just an absolute massive level of price gouging. Jeep and Stellantis as a whole was probably the biggest offenders in this. Every model, every maker, automotive manufacturer was raising prices. Ford, GM, all these big ones, but nothing even close to the scale that Jeep was. It was absolutely insane. It was a great way to make a ton of short-term profit, but the long-term fallout is now being kind of felt, I would say. There's a little bit of a tricky thing going on with Jeep is that you've got to continue to impress your shareholders. You got to continue to impress the people that are investing into Stellantis. But in order to do so, you have to get people like us to keep buying those Jeeps in order to impress your shareholders and your stakeholders. That's what kind of gets really hard to do, is that over the past few years, they kind of just made it such a mess that they're going to have to work really hard to bring that back to all of us. I think that starts with a couple things. So we're hearing rumors already that the Charger EV, the electric Charger, is going away, and they're going to be putting the Hemis back into them. Pretty crazy that was that quick, but I've seen lease deals on these Charger EVs for like 99 bucks. Pretty obvious that people don't really want a muscle car that's only available in an electric model. But in order to do so, those changes have to be felt across the board. So it took a lot of time to get them into this bad situation, and it's going to probably take an even amount of time to do better and get it out of it. I heard the Hemis are coming back into the Rams. The TRX is rumored to be coming back, so the Hellcat, the TRX, all that stuff, that needs to be what's happening to the Jeep world. And like usual, Ryan, Jeep is always the last on the chopping block to get any upgrades. And I think that they're waiting so long and hopefully maybe riding it out until they do a new model. I think that might be the goal. It's going to be 2026 model year here soon. 2028 is kind of slated to be the next generation. Will they just hold off on all those upgrades until that year? You know, that's what's kind of crazy to me. Are they just going to wait and let it kind of, let's get these clearance, let's get these Gladiators out of there, let's get these things sold. But then the 392s are still, what was that one the other day, 109? But you can't drop the new prices because then folks like us that own all these Jeeps, the used prices would just tank. So it's like a game of, we got to kind of, we made the bed, now we got to lay in it, and we got to lie in it for a while, because without changing it dramatically, we would have an entire crash of the Jeep community. I'm almost seeing, like, we just pulled up 2025 Rubicon Gladiators for like 42,000. That's 10,000 less than I paid for one in 2020.
Yeah.
Very crazy, and you get all sorts of features. But what do you guys hope to see with this? I do know that Jeep Corporate watches these videos, and it was funny, you know, a lot of the comments, Ryan, we post some of these, it's like, oh, it must be nice, you got to say what Jeep wants because they're paying you. If you guys are getting the checks that Jeep's supposed to be paying us, let us know, because we're not. We buy these things, we use them, but do you really think that they would like a video that was posted, is Jeep dead, a few months ago, if they were paying us for the content? What do you think, Ryan? So let us know down below in the comments what you think this new CEO needs to do. I hate to have to keep saying that because it's changed leadership so many times, and it does feel like everything that's being rumored to come out that Jeep people want, they're just not doing. I'm really not sure why. Like, you have any thoughts on the Hemi? You know, we're talking about that Hemi, but that is good news. The Hemi Gladiator, America's Most Wanted 4x4, just released that 5.7 conversion. I want to say the MSRP was like $31,900. So in reality, you buy a Jeep Gladiator for $40K, throw a $30,000 Jeep in, or $30,000 engine, now you're at a $70,000 Hemi swapped Gladiator. I think it's a pretty fair price compared to the 109 392. So we've also heard some rumors that the brand new juice color that we just ordered and already got in is rumored to start going away. Now, as of the time of this filming, it's still available to order. And then Ryan, you might be able to throw up this shot. I was at our local dealer for some service. I had to get my front camera replaced, and they had a brand new Juice and a brand new Mojito Gladiator. Those look really cool side by side. It would suck for that color to go away, being that we just ordered one and have it coming in. However, I remember doing them pretty much the exact same with Purple Rain, is they let you order it, then they closed it, and then people started getting them. So will we see a new color come out if that one goes away? I do hope so. But either way, let's talk a little bit about what's going on with the team here at Dirt Road CRED. So we've got kind of a lot of things going on. The first is the weather has been absolutely horrible here in PA for probably, what, 2 weeks straight? You having to take your doors on and off, on and off, on and off. My 392 has been in the garage, topless and doorless. I enjoyed it for like a day, and then it has not stopped raining for like 2 weeks. So we're really excited. Hopefully in the next few days it starts clearing up and we can go outside and really start enjoying some more of those summer mods. And if you guys enjoyed those summer mods, you wait till this next video we have coming, because we're almost into like crazy digits with the amount of mods. It's probably gonna be an hour long. Let's try and make it an hour long, because this video is gonna be insane. We've got a couple grand worth of parts that we've ordered and are coming in, and we're just gonna do like the mod video to end all mod videos. You guys are you're gonna love it. What else we have going on? The 41, we've been playing around with some stuff. We do have some new steering components and some other things that are going to be going on that. Hopefully when Joe and B&M get back there at the beach right now, enjoying that a little bit. What else we have going on? The 392 is going to go under the knife a little bit and hopefully get some really cool upgrades from Clayton. I'm excited to do those, as well as some other smaller upgrades. So if you guys enjoy our YouTube shorts, we'll be doing some more of those with some cool Clayton parts that have just kind of launched here. What else do we have going on, Ryan? We're out here in the Dirt Road Shed. This is famously what everyone's been calling it here. We actually celebrated my 30th birthday. I don't want to toot a horn at all, but some really big fans surprised us and actually came all the way up here to have a really big blowout and a really fun party here at the house. So that was really fun too, to have everyone here and celebrating that. And then with the 30th birthday, I woke up sore the next day, so I'm getting old now, you know. But yeah, what else we have? We got some cool parts that under R&D right now. The light kits have been absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much, everyone that's picking a set of those up. We're like low stock of just about every color, besides like white. Surprisingly, people don't want white lights in their Jeep, which I think the white looks awesome. I think we got to install a set on somebody's, do it on camera, because the white that's like, I don't know, just a 10x upgrade from the factory lights. So, but yeah, if you guys have picked those up, thank you so much for sending the photos of them too. We love to see all the color combos that they're in. We do have some really cool stuff coming though too. We've got some more physical products we've been designing, working on some more stuff for the site too. So if you guys wouldn't mind just staying tuned for that, because sometimes we just put the stuff on the site too, and it just goes live and before we even talk about it. So definitely check on that. And yeah, if you have some ideas of what we should be doing, some mods, we have this Gladiator coming in too, and we really would like to hear your feedback on it. We're gonna be playing around with a lot of it, a lot of product development on that vehicle, and then we just wanna try some new stuff. You know, it's kind of, you can't rinse and repeat so many times, you know, lift, wheels, tires, bumpers, done. You know, we wanna do some cool stuff to that. So what do you guys wanna see in that Gladiator that maybe pushes the envelope a little bit? And we know a lot of people and we have a lot of fab guys and a lot of shops we can work with. So what do you want to see? You know, beach theme. What do you guys think would look cool on that? I'm thinking 270 awning and all sorts of crazy stuff. But yeah, once this new CEO is in, hopefully we start getting some more Jeep news. We will obviously be reporting everything that we see on the back end and could hopefully help you guys out with your orders as well as what you're looking to do with your Jeep. But yeah, as it warms up, hopefully it does soon, because it's about 45 degrees and raining here at the end of May. We're hoping to get out there, play around with some more stuff, do some more mod videos, and also we've got a lot of cool shows coming up as well. So if you guys enjoyed this one, definitely comment down below. Let's chat down there. And yeah, check out the website if you're curious about the light kit. If you want to pick up a set for your own Jeep, we would absolutely love to send you out a set while we still have them available. So until next time though, Ryan's behind the camera. I'm here talking to you, and we want you to get out there and earn yours.